Dyscalculia. How many times have you heard this from a student? This is stupid. Why do I need to know this? I hate math. Or I don't get it. I quit. But as educators, we can't allow our students to quit. We have to dig deep and find the root problem. Why are students struggling with math? Do you struggle with math? Let's see if you can answer a couple of math questions. What is 5% of 6,928,198,253? I'll give you a few seconds to try to figure it out. Are you ready for the answer? It's 346,409,217. I know I didn't give you a whole lot of time, but just imagine how the students feel when they're under the same amount of pressure. Let's try a simple problem, something on the elementary level. Which is larger, A, B, or C? That's an easy one, right? All the amounts are equal. But for a student with dyscalculia, even simple math problems are extremely difficult. This could be very stressful for a student of any age, whether they be kindergarten level or high school. What is dyscalculia? Dyscalculia is a learning disability that is explicit to the world of mathematics. It is associated with people that have significant difficulties with numbers but have above normal IQs. And what does that mean? Students with dyscalculia will have high grades in all other subjects, but failing math. Think back to the first problem. What do you think is the significance of the number? You remember it. 346,409,217. That's right. That is 5% of the world's population that is affected by dyscalculia. What do you think the odds are of you having a student in your classroom that may have dyscalculia, but it may be undiagnosed? The warning signs for dyscalculia begin to appear when the children are very young. You'll notice they have difficulty learning to count, trouble recognizing printed numbers, difficulty tying together how numbers are written and how they exist in the real world. That's similar to the problem I showed you earlier with the number 3, the 3 acorns, and the 3 fingers. They may also have poor memory for numbers and trouble organizing objects in a logical way. And the problem doesn't stop there. It will continue on into high school and into adulthood. Adults will have difficulty estimating costs such as utilities, difficulty learning math facts beyond basic skills such as algebra, geometry, and calculus. They will also have poor ability to budget or balance a checking account, which can lead to extreme financial problems. They will have trouble with concepts of time and scheduling, which could affect their job opportunities. And they will also have difficulties doing mental math. Some of the symptoms would be difficulty imagining a mental number line, particular difficulty with subtraction, or difficulty using finger counting, which is slow, inaccurate, and unable to immediately recognize the finger configurations, or difficulty decomposing numbers, such as recognizing that 10 is made up of 4 and 6. There may also be some difficulty understanding place value, or trouble learning and understanding reasoning methods for multi-step calculation procedures. Try completing an algebra problem without understanding multi-step operations. There could also be anxiety about or negative attitudes towards math caused by the dyscalculia. There is good news. There's treatment available, and not in the form of medication. Individuals suffering from dyscalculia can be tutored in the specific areas where they struggle. Placement in specialized classrooms where the individual attention can be provided, and focusing on specific weaknesses. The student can also practice estimating to begin problem solving, introduce new skills with concrete examples, and then move on to the abstract. Use graph papers for students that have difficulties with organization, and try to provide a low-stress environment with few distractions, which can be very difficult in the everyday classroom. A quote from the National Center for Learning Disabilities said it best: "Understanding how a person learns best is a big step in achieving academic success and confidence. We need to understand how our students learn so that we can better help them. If they struggle, we need to know why they struggle."